Many doctrines have exorcism embedded in the religion as part of a ritual to rid its followers of evil spirits. Questions abound as to the real and fake exorcism, especially where strange symptoms and experiences are manifested.
Nilisikia tu kama mikuzi inatetemeka na mwili wote na nika faint.
I spoke to a few members of this church who had just undergone exorcism. Cecilia, who suffered excessive bleeding during her menstrual cycle for 6 months, was exorcised. I wanted to find out whether she could recall her experience.
Nimeona mtu tukipikana naye, nikaona nikiwa kwa giza, kisha nikaona mwangaza umekuja. Nilisikia tu nimeanza kushukiwa tu na moto.
This was her first time to go through exorcism. For Lillian, she has battled demons since she was in Standard 2. She was a weakling and came here for prayers. She now believes she is healed. Many women who come here have fertility issues among other ailments.
Nimeanza tu kusikia macho. Venye tu nikiangalia tu apostle na kwa tu sioni kitu, nasikia tu macho zinawasha kabisa na kwa tu dark.
For others like Bernard, to get fully exorcised requires a few more trips to see the man of God.
Wednesday aliniambia wewe uko na mapepo mingi. Sasa nikashindwa na vile nimekuja hapa mara mingi mpaka na saa nyingine nasikianga kukohoa na mpaka naenda kwa choo. Naenda natapika ndamu mpaka mimi kaanza kujihurumia na shindwa. Kwani ndamu ziniraiza ndamu kwa mwili. Nimeokoka.
I caught up with Apostle Francis Musili to ask him why there is so much demon talk in his church and many other churches in the country.
There are so many people out there who have demons and they do not know whether they have demons. In fact, over 98% of the people that come for deliverance, they do not know they have demons until they saw themselves manifesting demons.
But psychologists tend to differ with that.
There's so much demon talk because one, we have a population that is easily excited, and we have a population that runs for quick fix. And we want to attribute all our issues, all our problems to another being that is not us. So then it gives us a way of not taking responsibility of what is happening in our lives.
So how do people become possessed?
You know, there are spirits, they can enter a person, any human being, you have openings, the body, they can get through the nose, through the mouth, through the ears.
In Islam, just like in Christianity, exorcism exists, and if you don't follow the holy verses of the Quran, you are prone to being possessed by the jinn.
And then they enter through the openings, like through the nose or mouth or the private parts and so on and so forth. And then that person is possessed.
I can look at your eyes, Dennis, believe you me or not, and I can know how many demons are in your life, even if I've never met you again. Even when I used to go in Matatu, so when I walk in the town, I can tell you that somebody has such a kind of a spirit. It's a gift that is given by God.
This ancient belief and ritual has been a subject of controversy, with skeptics in the medical world arguing that perhaps the society is looking for some quick fix solutions to their problems.
Some of these spiritualists, if I may use that word, have learned the art to control the minds and the hearts of many other people, that population that is vulnerable to it. And let me tell you this, it is true demons exist, but sometimes they exorcise things that are not demons.
Many of the physical manifestations exhibited by those being exorcised have been a subject of study on the brain functions at that time.
You get a huge lady during exorcism. That lady will jump and somersault, and you won't be able to tell how that person, jumped and somersaulted into that, because it's a huge, maybe older lady who can basically, or in normal circumstances, will not be able to do that.
the brain can get a fever, and when the brain gets a fever, you will exhibit some symptoms that one would attribute to demonology or the demon-possessed person.
So the million-dollar question is whether these people who flock places of worship are paid to stage-manage exorcisms for popularity and financial gain.
If I was paying those people, no matter how small money I would be paying them, I would be having a lot of money, which I would not choose to do this kind of a work.
Whatever you believe in, science and religion stand marginally separated by a thin line on whether demons exist or not and their influence on our day-to-day lives, if indeed they do exist. For Newsnight, I'm Dennis Okari.